This show is made possible by support from Landsharkz.ca. Visit them for all your coin and swag needs at www.landsharkz.ca. And by viewers like you. Thank you for your donations. Night caching. A whole bunch of news, some YouTube videos, and I go looking for a new office. All this on Icenrye's Geocaching Video Zine. Hi there, and welcome to Icenrye's Geocaching Video Zine. I'm Icenrye. Thanks for watching. If you're new to the show, welcome to the family. What this is myself, my co-host Roxy, who's at home right now, my camera operator Abel. We go caching, film it, throw it together a few hits, tips, and tricks, upload it to the internet so you can download and watch at your own leisure. If you're a regular viewer, thanks for sticking around. I appreciate your viewership. My website is Icenrye.com. My email address is geoicenrye@icenrye.com. So, what's new? Well, as you can see, I'm filming on location today. I'm just outside the CN Center here in Prince George, where I'm about to go in and check out the RV show. And I'm looking for a new portable studio for Icenrye Productions, and there's a couple units I have in mind. So this is where I need financial help from you guys. So, you know, make sure you get to my website and click on that PayPal button and send some money my way, because, you know, I gotta buy a new RV. Anything would be appreciated. Just joking with you guys. But on a serious note, last weekend we had a night caching event here in Prince George, where a bunch of us got together at the local Tim Hortons, waited for the sun to go down, went out with our flashlights, and had a wonderful time. There were 3 night caches in town we had our eyes on, and we pulled off the first one, but the trails were still a little wet and still a little icy, so we're going to wait about another month or so, give the trails a chance to dry up and get in good hiking condition, and we'll go out and do them again. But a good time was had by all, and even shot a little bit of footage here.
I got a couple of months now. Labels was my favorite. I'm so scared.
How do you get that out there? Oh, they knocked over.
Very careful. Does the batteries ever run out?
They've been
ever ready
over the winter.
Is that right?
Yep. And I've had those batteries in there for, well, I bought it 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's a definite spoiler there.
The other fun thing I recently participated in was the March 12 of 12. So this month, I decided to do things a little differently. Last time I did a 12 of 12, I did 12 videos. And I was challenged by a couple other podcasters out there to see if I could do 12 12-second videos. So that Friday, I got together, and the neat thing is all 12 videos were done on the iPhone using ReelEdit and ReelMoments, which are 2 apps for the iPhone that are really great. Actually, ReelDirector, sorry, I should say. ReelDirector allows you to do all editing right on the iPhone, and ReelMoments was the program I used to do the time-lapse photography. There's a few videos that I did that were time-lapse, and they're it was just fun. It was a bit of a challenge to come up with 12 videos and only do them in 12 seconds. Well, if you're a regular fan of the show, you know I can go on and on and on about almost anything. And I actually kind of like that trait, so 12 seconds, but it was fun. I'll have links on my website at Icenrye.com. It will be included in the show notes. So speaking of 12 and 12, 12 and 12 is actually quite popular with the geocaching community, and there's sort of the hub for the geocaching 12 with 12 community is the Podcacher forums. So I also have a link there where you can go check out the Podcacher forums and see other 12 with 12 submissions from fellow geocachers. Well, that about wraps it up for the small talk. Let's get into some geocaching news. Alright, geocaching news. First off, we got a big birthday announcement coming up. May 1st, May 2nd, 2010, around the world, everybody will be celebrating the 10th anniversary of geocaching. Yes, Groundspeak has set up some guidelines for some special 10th anniversary events, and we're having one here in Prince George on May 1st out at Westlake. And we got a full day of events planned for the day. We'll start off, get together, have a little bit of lunch. You know, we're going to break up, go out, do some caching. There's 3 different caching areas all within Westlake that can be done. And then later that evening, we're going to get together, have a party, and have a wonderful time and celebrate 10 years of this great sport. Now again, these 10-year anniversary cache events are being held throughout the world. And stay tuned to the gc.com website for an event near you. In other news, here in the province of British Columbia, the BCGA has announced the official dates for the 2010 Cache Blitz. And they're doing things a little differently this year. Traditionally, the event has always been held over 1 month, where over a period of time, you'd hide caches, they get published, you go out and find them at the end of the month, we'd vote on them, and we give out awards for various categories. This year, they decided they're going to extend it over the entire summer, and they've come up with the following dates. May 1st, official Blitz launch events. We'll also celebrate the 10th anniversary of geocaching at these events. May 2nd, publishing of Blitz caches begin. Caches are free to start finding them and placing votes online. June 13th, publishing of new Blitz caches ends. No caches will be accepted for the Blitz after 11:59 p.m. on this day. Cachers continue to find and voting for the caches. August 1st, voting ends. No further votes will be accepted after 11 p.m. on this date. And August 14th, the official Blitz wrap-up events. Votes will be tabulated and the winners will be announced. So if you're in the province of British Columbia, make sure you get a Cache Blitz event going in the area. I know here in Prince George, a lot of us already have caches raring to go. We're just waiting for that release date to let them loose. And in other news, back in episode 38, I did that little tutorial on caching along a route. Well, after the episode was published, I received the following email from Peter Bauer in the Netherlands. He writes, "Hi Icenrye, I've been watching your episode 48 movie about caching along a route. Great. However, you missed one step to make it even easier. While you explained the way to look at the caches found along the route, I prefer to go back to the Pocket Query overview, the table, and select the option to view in Google Maps. Now it is possible to judge very easily where the caches along the route will be." From Peter Bauer from the Netherlands. Peter, thank you for that great tip. How could have I missed that little icon on the side that says view in Google's map? Guys, I really appreciate the feedback, and if you got feedback you want to give me, suggestions for the show, make sure you send them to Icenrye at Icenrye.com. One final piece of news. If you haven't been to the gc.com website lately, make sure you get your butt over there. They've come out with a video recently called What is Geocaching? About 1.5 minutes long, animated, really well done video that explains what this great sport is all about. So if you have someone who asks you, hey, what's geocaching all about? Send them to the site. The video does a great job. Okay, enough news for now. Let's give away some hardware. Time for the iTunes Comment Coin giveaway contest. You know how it works. Go to my page on iTunes, leave a comment, I throw your name in a hat, draw one out, and you can win a great coin package from Landsharkz.ca. Landsharkz.ca, the official sponsor of Icenrye's geocaching videozine. Make sure you visit them for all your geocoin and geoswag needs. Now earlier today I held the draw back at the studio, and this episode's coin package goes to JB Cachers. Congratulations, JB Cachers. Get a hold of me at Geo Icenrye at Icenrye.com. Give me your snail mail address. I'll get that package in the mail to you as soon as possible. And as of today's dating, it's March 20th, so make sure you get a hold of me by the next couple weeks. That about wraps it up for the preliminaries. Let's get into the main event. So the theme for this episode is the YouTube video contest. And if you remember the details, you go caching, film yourself, throw together a little video, throw it up on YouTube, email the link to me, or throw them all together, and at the end of June I'm going to give away a very special prize. And the prize is a limited edition nickel-plated Geo Addicts Coin from Landsharkz.ca. There's only 75 of these coins made. I have one of them, and it's the prize for this contest. So in this episode I'm going to feature videos from 3 different submitters so far. So first we're going to start with Team Geofrogs and a little bit they did out at Lake Sonoma.
Hey, today I'm doing a little bit of winter hiking and geocaching. It's in February and a little chilly out. It's about 28 degrees when I left the car, but I'm bundled up and really enjoying myself today. One geocache brought me to this place. It's called Gorgeous, and it actually is gorgeous. It's both beautiful and it's a small gorge, which if it weren't for geocaching I would have never found this. There is no trail that goes here. But it's pretty and I'd like to share it with you. Right now I'm standing in the middle of a stream and it's pretty cool. Take a look. Right down here is the gorge in question with that tree going across there. Very pretty, several trees actually. And, haven't found the cache yet. Somewhere is down that way, but we'll get to that later. Right now, I'm just thoroughly enjoying looking at all this ice and the water and the sound, and it's absolutely beautiful.
Our next caching video features drcrypto, where he goes out caching with his grandson Kieran. Geocaching with Kieran by drcrypto.
So here we are at the site. This is where the cachers had a meeting the other night. We missed it, so now we're playing catch up. Here comes Kieran. He has the GPS. He's looking at it, and I'm going to follow him and see if we can find this cache. So there goes Kieran. He's got a beeline for where we think it is. We're going to turn this off now so we don't spoil anything. Here Kieran has picked something out of the cache, and we're going to get something from my kit bag to put in the cache. I'm not showing you the actual cache, and then we're going to go try to find one other. So this was a very quick success, and I didn't spot it. Who spotted the cache?
Me!
Yay, Kieran! Cache number 2 of the day, and there's Kieran. He's got the GPS, holding it up, and we're going to head down this pathway and see if we can find it.
It says this way. Come on, Grandpa.
So here is Kieran back by the geocache mobile. We had 2 quick finds. Kieran actually spotted them both. We had a very successful day, and now we're going to go back home, see Grandma, and enjoy the rest of Super Bowl Sunday.
Here is Grandpa.
This is drcrypto with the cache mobile, my GPS, and my cameraman Kieran filming me at the end of our day. Thanks and goodbye.
So our final video comes from TJ Guy 98, and in this video he's caching in the Delta and Surrey area. Enjoy. hope you enjoyed those highlights from those geocaching videos, and there's still plenty of time to grab a camera, go out, throw a video together, upload it to YouTube for yourself. Just remember, if you do a geocaching video, email me, geoicenrye@icenrye.com, and we'll throw it into contest for the limited edition nickel-plated Geo Addicts Coin from Landsharkz.ca. Now quickly, a few rules. The big one is music. If you're going to use music, make sure you visit the Pod Show Music Network. Again, I'll have links in the show notes, and there you can download music and feel free to use it in your video. Please, no copyrighted music. I don't want to get sued by anybody, please, okay? If your video contains copyrighted music, I won't be able to use it in the contest, and YouTube may even take the video down. Trust me, it's happened to me a few times. Well, that about wraps up this episode. Before I go, a couple of quick notes. First off, thanks to show sponsor Landsharkz at Landsharkz.ca. Make sure you visit them for all your geocoin and geoswag needs at Landsharkz.ca. And folks, they got some really great new coins coming out here in the near future, so make sure you check them out, Landsharkz.ca. I would also like to thank the financial contributors to the show. Guys, thank you for your contributions. Keep them coming. Your money goes towards hosting costs and production costs of this podcast, and everything is very, very appreciated. And if you'd like to donate something to the podcast, it's easy. Just go to my website, Icenrye.com. Just look for the PayPal buttons on the top of the page. There you can donate $5, $10, or a random one-time donation. Again, guys, for your contributions, I thank you very much. So in the meantime and in between time, that's it. Another episode of Icenrye's geocaching video scene. I hope you enjoyed. So I'm going to go off, look at some RVs. So until the next episode, cache on.